looking back at the Gold Cup and the opportunity that we had to win. And every time I see highlights of that game, I get, a little upset because I wanted to be a part of that so bad, especially with how far both teams have come. That to this day is probably the best matchup we've had against Mexico in terms of strength-wise and talent-wise. So I was really disappointed not to be there. It was like I said, it was really tough for me because I felt good. I felt strong and I felt confident. And to go out at that time where, it's the knockout stages and, the game against Mexico becomes more of a reality, it was tough for me. And like I said, till this day, it's something that it's a soft spot for me because I've never won anything, and to be able to play a final at that stage against a quality team like that and that atmosphere, it hurts a lot that I wasn't able to be a part of it. Weeks of hunger, man. I went back and just from day one, when I was home, I started rehabbing and doing what I can, the treatments that I could do. Early on, you have to take it easy with the hamstring, so I just did what I can do and just try to stay focused on wherever I landed next and make sure I had the right mindset going into the preseason. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, when I first went to Europe, I went to a place where the thought was immediately departure. Get there and how quick can we get you out for big money. So it was tough. It wasn't a place where I was able to develop and kind of learn the ropes. So I thought the next move for me needs to be a place that I can learn, still develop, and still be a guy on the team they can count on. But at the same time, be in an environment where you're learning new things. So AZ presented me with that opportunity. And I felt like, my family and I felt like it was an opportunity we couldn't let pass by. The fact that AZ, at the time only had one other striker appealed to me on the roster. So, for me, little things like that went a long way. And, the ability to go to a new team and right away get a position isn't easy. So I thought for me, the biggest thing was going to a place where, of course, you had people challenging for a spot, but at the same time, if you did well, there was a chance that you can potentially have a place in the team. I've been really fortunate, man. I've got to the team. And I was a bit unlucky, early on. I had to, train alone for a long time just to get back into the swing of things, come from the hamstring and still, still trying to do what I can to get back. But, I was really lucky to be around guys that, they just wanted me to succeed. And I felt really at home there from day one. And I think that's really important for me, for anybody going to a new club. And, when you had a place where everybody there wants you to succeed, it helps a lot. Yeah, it's a little bit different. I mean, in terms of, I think the past 4 or 5 years has been, you come back to America and the team had American spin. Now I think we have a little bit of a European spin to it. At the same time, keeping our culture, keeping the American things that we like, what we're all about in it. So I think it's a good mix, and Jurgen and his team, they're really energetic, they're really positive, and I think it's a huge plus for young guys like myself, Juan, Jose, guys like that who, you kind of need that, as a young player, people that are behind you, pushing you, and want you to do well. So I think it's a huge plus to have him here. Myself, personally, my first time around, I felt it was great, but I think I could have been better. I think, I didn't know how to be better, but I think now, with the new experiences that I'm going to be exposed to, coaches, I think I'm going to be better, and I think I'm going to be at a different place in 4 years. And hopefully, if I'm, lucky enough to be a part of the team, I'll be part of a team that will be better, I think, overall, and soccer-wise, mentally, and I think that's really important for us moving forward because if you look at the past cycles, every time U.S. soccer has really, advanced each time. And 2014 is no different, so I'm really excited about that.